Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Villager Master. Thank you for watching the channel and continuing about to talk about mental health because it is very important in my eyes because I'm going to say one thing. The most deadliest killer is being alone and struggling all by yourself because society doesn't care about you. Here's the thing. Other people do care about you if you make good relationships. For me, I only can trust one person with 80% of the stuff I hide. Hey, that's better than what it used to be like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I couldn't even trust anyone with 10%. Trusts have to be earned, not given. If you break my trust once, you're going to get nothing out of me, and I will not trust you ever again. By the way, if you're married, you should look at my previous video of survival one about what you should try to do if you have issues. Speaking. Because for me, personally, I cannot picture myself actually speaking to my spouse in the future face to face. Like, turning my back to her. Like, still holding her hand, of course. I just can't do eye contact. Like, with the life of me, I would be terrified. Actually, I get more scared actually looking at people's faces, to be honest. Yeah, anxiety, depression. Not anxiety, what's that word? Nervous. Yeah, being nervous. Yeah, some people it's much easier than others. For me, I would be terrified. It's not about the responsibility of being in a relationship. It's just being terrified of like, what is the word? Is it normal to be scared of your wife? It's hard to say, to be honest, because sometimes women can be the scariest things in the world. Because after all females think differently than other females, right? I know a lot of smart women. I only know one. To be honest, because I don't talk to females, to be honest, because I'm terrified of them. Do I know why? No. I have a rough idea why, but I'm not going to say that ever. Is it okay to be scared? Yes. Being a guy, it is normal to be scared of stuff, you know, paying bills and stuff. Do I think males should make all the money? No. Do I think women should be always at the house? No, it could be opposite. Guys can stay at home, cook and clean and stuff. Honestly, I would prefer being that over anything, like saying, hey, sign me up if I can stay home and clean. Because I'm terrified going outside sometimes. Like, just by walking sometimes, I get terrified. Does it mean I'm a coward? No. I'm just terrified. Pretty easy, actually. Is it a weakness? For most people, they see it as a weakness. For me, it's a good strength, because here's the thing. Sometimes you gotta know who you gotta trust, and sometimes if you get close to people, like really close, you even knowing a person, they might try to do something, steal your wallet or shank you or something. Like, here's the thing. I don't even go in the stores all by myself, to be honest. Because, hey, you never know. Because sometimes, on that odd day, people might try to take money from you. Because here's the thing. Marriage is about an agreement for both parties. Saying, hey, I know one guy who's a stay-at-home husband, to be honest. And he's been doing it for a while, I'm pretty sure. And it's my female friend, her husband. And honestly, they do a pretty good team, actually. He stays at home. Now, like, they're up in age also. Is there any issues for being staying-at-home husband? No. Actually, in my opinion, it shouldn't matter. Why would it have to matter about other people's opinions? It doesn't matter. It's an agreement between partners. So, yeah. Engagement is very important too. Getting engaged, getting to know them. That's what you're supposed to do. In my religion, anyways. For me, I don't even know any females who are compatible in that regard. You would be even hey, I only talk to on one hand. I can talk like people who are not in my family. I can count on one hand. 2 people I actually talk to who are females. I do talk to without being terrified. And one of them I known for 10 years, and one I known for 2 years, I think, or 1 year. And for that one, it is okay to be friends, but you always got to find boundaries. When I get married, guys, I will cut them off. One of them, the 2 years relationship, friendship. But the one I known for 5, no. I look at her like a mother figure, anyways. Because, like I mentioned, some parents should not be mothers because they're too lazy, but they do their best anyways. Not all parents are perfect. If you're a kid who's watching this, not all parents are perfect, to be honest. Hey, some people wish to be orphans, I tell you, because they don't want to deal with abusive family members. And some orphans feel like they want family, right? Everyone's different. Everyone wants to be loved at some point in their life. For me, I don't actually understand those type of things very clearly. I do my best to understand. Like, I literally had to look up videos. How do you know if you have feelings for someone? For me, I don't have no idea. I have a little bit of an idea, but it could be the wrong type of feelings of, so I don't know. By the way, if you are happily married, good for you. Tell me in the comments for how many years you've been together. Because I'm always curious about my followers. Hmm? Yeah. You think marriages are perfect? You're wrong. I'm just picking up cobblestone. Yeah, most couples fight. Just normal. I'm gonna say one thing. When you guys do fight, who are in married, yeah, I will admit I'm not married, but I do understand the human emotions very well. Well, I don't understand my own. How does that make sense? Yeah. Sometimes some people just stare at people, and I'm always curious how people react on certain things. So, hey, sometimes I make jokes. Sometimes I go a little too far, but it's always a test to understand how feelings work, right? Yeah, a lot of people think I'm nuts, probably. See, really? You're using someone's way of feeling? Saying, hey, this guy has feelings for me. Yeah. When you don't like someone, you gotta be really blunt. So, no, leave me alone now. Scram. I know so many guys who should have walked away in their relationships years ago. And I mean years ago. I actually kind of feel sorry for a couple of guys I know. I wonder how they're all doing anyways. Here we go. Where was I about mental health? It is connected for married couples. Like, here's the thing. If you have so much stress at work, don't never take it out on your spouse, to be honest. Because here's the thing. That's how marriages fail. Because you always have to be very calm and patient with your partner. Because sometimes, I will say one thing. It will take a lot of guys a long time to actually start opening up. For me, it's probably going to take me a fair bit of time to actually officially open up and actually say, hey, yeah, so. It doesn't mean the guy doesn't love you, you know. If you're a female saying, why does he not talk to me? Why does he not? So, here's the thing. Some people get raised up in a different way saying, hey, speaking your mind and how you feel to your spouse is bad. There's some old conditions probably for older generations saying men have to suck it up every single day. In my eyes, no. Not in my eyes. Males have mental health too. We're humans too. What, you think I'm a robot? Guys have feelings too, ladies. Even if you don't see them, they hide them sometimes because they know they show them weakness. Guys get looked down on for showing it. But in my opinion, when you're with your spouse, you shouldn't be hiding anything. Not even like a crumb of cookies. Saying, "Hey, I had cookies," you know. For me, I would be terrified if my wife hides something. Honestly, I would actually be more depressed than anything. Yes, there's emotional guys. For me, a lot of people think I'm a robot, probably, because I have a stone face. But in my head, here's the thing. When you see someone's face like stone, like a statue, don't always assume that they're not thinking about you. Sometimes they do it to hide your feelings, to be honest, because sometimes I do that myself. I look like a stone statue face, like they think I'm with a neutral feeling. Sometimes people can't even realize I'm smiling or smirking because I try to hide it very well. Sometimes I let it go and say, yeah, this is hilarious. Hey, never break a man's trust. And don't break a female's trust either, because women remember things like you would not imagine. Saying, hey, do you remember our anniversary? You know, like something like that. She would kill you if you forget. Say, my husband, like guys do forget, by the way, so you do have to put reminders, like on the fridge, saying, "Hey, it's our anniversary. What are you gonna do for our anniversary?" You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Celebrating the small things do matter, including the big things. Small, big, small milestones in life. You always have to be happy for what you have. Modesty does do wonders. Yeah, you think, ladies, you think just every single type of CEO, you think they're going to wait for you? No, they're going to probably choose a younger lady. Most of them, anyways. See, I'm waiting for my CEO husband. I said most CEOs, I didn't say all. Probably. For me, if I was a CEO, I want someone around my age. Yeah, I don't mind if my spouse is roughly 5 years older than me. Longs, if they're able to have kids, I don't care. As much for me anyways, but not really old. One time, guys, I'm going to say something about my personal life a little bit. I have got hit on by a 30-year-old on the internet when I was playing the game, saying, "Why are women hitting on me on the internet?" Saying, and I said to her, I mean not her, she said, "Are you handsome?" And I said no. Guess what she said? She stopped talking to me. Hey, works wonders. Yeah, honestly, I have really low self-esteem, to be honest. Like, it is really... If I told you guys this in real life, you guys think I'm Two-Face. Guarantee it. You think I'm Two-Face, 100%. Say one thing and I act a different way, you know? Because for me, I am truly terrified of what type of wife I get anyways. Because my past experiences with relationships has not been the best. Not even close. And the interesting part is, none of my spouses, not my spouses, sorry, none of my, before I was religious, I was dating in the past, roughly 6 years ago. I dated many people, not like crazy amount, like one or two, in the last 4 years ago, when I was in my teenage years. 2 of them failed. One of them I truly actually liked the person, but I had a change of heart, saying, "Hey, she's too good for me, and it's long distance." Honestly, the best lady I ever met was online, actually. We did FaceTime, everything. I told her it's not her fault, because it truly isn't her fault. It's just long distance was the issue. 12-hour time difference. To be honest, that one lady who was so kind to me, telling me to go to bed, made my day every single time. Sometimes I stay up just to talk to her even more. More and more until she went to bed or when she had to go do something. Best relationship I ever have. So always cherish experiences you have with your partner if you see them in person. The one I had in a relationship in person. Like I had three of them when I was younger. One of them, it wasn't serious. I don't understand what type of relationship it was. So then my second one was off and on. Then I found out she was cheating. I wasn't very happy with that. I just said, her sister told me, to be honest, and I trust her sister more than her at the time. And I still do. I don't trust her. And yeah, I found out she was cheating with someone she went to graduation with because they said, hey, you got to build trust, you know? So I give her trust. I give her, say, hey, have fun at your graduation because I had to go to do mine. She did, the same guy. She cheated on me. Yeah, I said, sure, hang out with your friend. Yeah, it sucks, I tell you, being cheated on. That's why I tell people, hey, when you like someone, just tell them, hey, I'm not interested of continuing this relationship, instead of hurting the other person even worse. Because they're just an innocent bystander, you know, of your foolish acts. Then there was my last relationship, I think. That one, she dumped me because of issues. Yeah, personal issues. And no, not for that issue. For a lot of people. If you know what I mean, guys. Not for that. For a different reason. I asked her and said, hey, did I do anything wrong? How do I improve? Like, I wasn't very smart, so I thought if I had known better, I can learn from next time. Not for her, but for a next partner I have. She did not respond, because I wasn't the smartest at the time. I haven't been in a relationship for almost 6 years. No, over 6 years, I think. Or 5 years. Half a decade. Yeah, I tried to look for someone compatible. Couldn't find anyone, actually, to be honest. So I given up on looking for someone. At this time, hey, it happens, it happens. Honestly, one time, the same girl who actually broke up with me for that reason, she was the one who asked me out. So, I actually had tactically small feelings, but not like enough to actually saying, oh, like crying so much. I did after like 4 years later for some odd reason when I remembered something. It's kind of weird sometimes how emotions work that way. By the way, I don't like cheaters. No one likes cheaters. If you say you like cheaters, you're disgusting. Gross. Get away from me. I never cheated on any of my relationships. No. Hey, it was like a miracle finding those relationships in the first place. For me and women, I will say, guys, it's like night and day. The ladies are the night or the day, and no, I'm gonna say it in a simpler term. They're the day, while I'm a night. Completely opposite. You only see them, but you cannot deal with them. Because after all, sun and moon doesn't touch, except for maybe once in a blue moon. Just like that. Relationships for me, anyways. I'm not even kidding. Finding somebody who can actually handle me without any strength is so difficult. Because to be honest, when I started opening up to certain people, when I actually truly do, guess what they do? They push me away. I'm talking about friendships too. I'm not even kidding. When I started opening up to just one person, like my friend, kind of friend now. I don't know. I talk for hours and hours if I actually get interested in someone, like a friendship. Yeah, a lot of guys saying, "What? This guy is like, really? He doesn't know how to shut up." For me, I don't have anyone to talk to, so it is so difficult for me making friends. Yeah, like some people, it's like a walk in the park saying, "Yeah, I can make friends in a heartbeat. I can make friends with this person like in 5 seconds." For me, it takes me a long time because here's the thing. I trust too many people in the past, and I have trust issues, major ones. It takes me a few years because of past trauma. Yeah, online, yes. Like, still, it's still someone behind the keyboard, right? I still have trust issues, to be honest, since then, and that's been roughly since 2018. I'm slowly opening up again, like how I used to, but not like the same way. Anyways. A lot of people don't know what I do for fun, actually. Like, you make videos, that's your only thing you like to do? Um, Not exactly, guys, because there's a lot of other things I like to do too. I make books, guys. I think I told you about my books. I try to make this book. It's so difficult because I haven't decided what I want to do for the. I'm at the halfway mark with this guy who has like 3 wives because they're all childhood friends, and he doesn't want to feel like he loves all of his childhood friends, his female childhood friends. And I said, saying, this is an interesting manga I'm making. Like, for me, I just pretend if I actually had childhood friends, I can actually say, hey, female childhood friends? I don't have any. Moved around too much in my childhood, so I can't even... Like, here's the thing. I can't even talk to females properly in real life. Most of the time I run away. It doesn't mean I'm terrified of them? Yes. For me, yes. Not all guys can be like butterflies. Saying, hey, this guy is like legendary. Like, snap of a finger, he goes get me an ice cream or something. For me, you would be lucky if I'm even talking to you, because I get scared pretty easy. It is stressful, I tell you. Trying to, like, I even try myself to push myself to actually start talking to people. And it is so difficult, I tell you. Like, doing this is so much easier online because here's the thing, I don't see your face and I don't have to worry if you see mine. Because I get paranoid when people try to do nice things for me. Like, I always think there's always a hidden motive. Every single time. Because you never know what people want out of you if they say, hey buddy, like my religion actually helps me with that issue actually. They do nice things just to be nice. Sometimes it's cultural, sometimes it's religious reasons, right? Like good deeds and stuff. In my religion, we treat people, everyone, equally. I'm pretty sure. We we hate the sin, not the person. We hate the sin, not the persons. Person, that's their own choice of them not, you know. Because here's the thing, my Lord picks whoever he wishes, you know. I am a Muslim, and do you think I'm ashamed of it? No. Not even close. It's actually the only thing makes sense to me, and that's what only matters to me. I don't care what anyone else thinks. Because honestly, since I became religious, I actually started enjoying life even more. Like fit in the club, not a club, a religion makes sense to me, and talking to more people. Like when I first actually started going there to the religious, I was scared. Like I was truly scared. I honestly thought it was something completely different. But when I found out what they do, my eyes went big, saying, "Really? They only pray on Fridays? They don't do some funny stuff. Like they just talk about the Quran." Yeah, like I understand if you disagree with my religion, I don't care. I'm just saying in my personal experience of feeling connected, right? And honestly, I didn't actually know it means so much to me. Actually fit into a place I can actually feel happy inside, honestly. Because you always have to find a place you fit in. It could be like a small group of friends, like saying, hey, I'm going to give you an example. Say, hey, John, what do you want to do today? Like a fishing buddy. I don't like fishing, but I'm just saying, like, you always have to have that one friend you can trust with your life. And for me, I don't trust anyone in my life, honestly. There's probably people who trust me to save their lives, so I would do that for them. But I don't trust anyone who would do the same for me. Like in the military, of course. Like, brotherhood is everything. One for all, one for whatever it's called. For me, you would be lucky if I talk to you in general. Because usually, I get disgusted when certain people try to get near me. When people are very energetic, I get paranoid, really paranoid. Like you would not have imagined. Because I always think there's something wrong with them, like loose screws or something. Oh, it's this guy again. Oh, it's this guy again. No, he's going to try to talk to me today. I'm just using that as an example. Like, I get so nervous when people smile at me, just because. Because for me, my natural face, I don't smile. I look like I'm sad or something. I will say one thing to you guys, probably a little sad. I actually had to use a massage machine on my face because smiling was actually hurting my face. I had to use a massage machine for 10 minutes, like just on my cheeks, like my cheekbones, to actually smile. It's actually sad, but it's not supposed to be sad, but hey, life changes over time, so I'm not even kidding. My cheekbones were hurting when I was smiling for like 10 to 5 seconds. Yeah, it's like a miracle seeing me smile in the first place. If any of the, like, without a reason, to be honest. Sometimes people get really scared when I smile out of the blue. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this guy says, why are you smiling today? Yeah, I just feel like it. Sometimes they think I'm up to something bad, but I'm not usually. The funny part is, a lot of people don't realize when I'm looking very seriously, half the time I'm kidding. So, oh, my cheekbones are hurting again. I might actually have to use a massage machine again. Oh, I'm not even kidding. You think I was kidding about the massage machine on my face? No, I don't kid around. Yeah, I don't smile but very often.
Yeah, I laugh a little bit, yeah. Smiling out of the blue, like, I get scared. Like, a lot of people smile just because. For me, I get scared when I see that stuff. For me, that's, in my eyes, that's not normal. Because usually in my childhood, I never seen my parents smile very much, if ever. I don't even remember when my mom smiled last, like a true, real smile. Honestly never seen my mother smile. She says she's in a good mood, but I don't ever see her smile. Yeah, that's probably why I don't seem like that's probably why I'm scared when people smile. Because I don't ever see my mom or my dad smile. I actually get scared when they smile, to be honest. Just because, like, I'm not even kidding. I have no idea why I feel that way. Feeling scared when your parents smile. Well, I know that's probably not normal. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I apologize if it's like uncomfortable topic, because for a lot of people, like some people can smile like snap of a finger saying, "Yeah, I'm in a good mood," and they smile. For me, when I'm in a good mood, people can't tell. To be honest, I actually have to say it half the time because saying, "Really, you're in a good mood? You look like you want to kill someone today." Yeah, for me, like it is difficult, like to smile for me. Just in general, like I actually have to have a reason to be happy half the time. Yeah, for me, I don't actually understand why people smile that much. When I went to the mosque for the first time, guys, there was an natural smile, like I actually felt warm. When I got home, I actually started crying because I never seen that much, like, without a hidden motive, to be honest. Like, I know it sounds crazy to think of just one smile, just because. It seems like actually a natural one for me. Like, I can tell when someone's fake smiling, probably. Maybe it looks the same to me. But this guy smiled for the first time I seen him. Like I said, this guy knows what he's doing. He believes in what he says, in what he reads. And honestly, I started believing in my religion because of a lot of reasons. Because honestly, my views very match up with it by 100%, and it makes a lot of sense to me. It truly makes a lot of sense to me. Like I was mind blown. Like if you ever guys get curious about religion stuff, type in your text bar Quran online. Like you can read it if you're ever interested in actually learning. I was shocked. I was very shocked because it felt like second nature, to be honest, when I read the Quran. Like it literally fit like a glove. Like saying, really? Wow. Hey, it's up to my lord who he guides, you know. I'm just a guy who speaks my mind, and if you want to learn, that shall be, you know. And I don't mean people's pity because of how I think, you know what I mean? Like, it's just my personal experience. I have been hurt many times in the past. But end of the day, you always should find someone you can... Here's the thing.
for a good relationship, it doesn't mean like you feel attracted to him, you feel like bad thoughts in your head. No, that's less. That's bad. In my eyes. Like, you feel comfortable with them. Like saying, hey, I can be myself, and I actually can say, hey, really? There's actually a female. I don't feel uncomfortable or feel weird, of course, you know what I mean? Like, finding the right person, it's supposed to feel like natural, like second nature, like you feel comfortable with them. And you can actually open up with them saying, hey, want to go out for some tea, coffee? You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like for me, I would be normally terrified of actually if females were talking up to me out of the blue. Usually. But not all the time. There's a handful of females I don't actually get terrified because they're personality-wise. But most females I am terrified of, to be honest. I was nice one time and I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to be a sucker again who gets used. Yeah. But end of the day, treat people with respect how you want to be treated. If you want more advice on relationships, if you are a new watcher, watch my previous video. If you want like advice how to raise a child kind of thing, like a healthy way, in my opinion, don't forget, it's not professional. It's in my opinion. Villager Master. To be honest, I've been studying other people's how they raise their kids because I know so many people with kids. And I've seen how the parents act. And here's the thing. In my opinion, it's bad. In my opinion, it's terribly bad. If I ever have kids, I would reward them with a chocolate bar or something. Saying, hey, junk food is bad for the kids. Hey, it doesn't have to feed them every day with junk food. Once in a while, it's not too bad. It's a reward. Saying, hey, good job. You did this much about studying? Well done. I'm going to pretend I have a son. Saying, hey, good job, son. You did really good at school. You did your best. You failed at your tests. Hey, that's failure doesn't take you down. That just means there's more room to improve. Like if you're yourself, you're smart with school. In my opinion, the parents should be taking the lead and say, hey, mom, can you help me with some schoolwork? Like sometimes people use reading right or something. Like sometimes it doesn't work very well. Saying, Mom, I can't read this very well, and I used to speak to text, it didn't work well. There's two different ways who are like visual learners or hands-on. There's some people who can listen to it and it makes sense to them with a robot, and some people can understand. They can understand much more clearly if there's a person, not like just talking general. Because for me, I did speak to text at one point. I tried it. I really dislike it because it was difficult to understand the robots with their accent saying, okay, today is Friday. Like something like, I'm using a British voice, by the way. I'm a Canadian, so whatever, I'm technically British too. I can do many impressions too. If you guys want me to do some funny impressions for one of my videos out of the blue, let me know. I can do high-pitched voice, You're going to be terrified with my high-pitched voice. I will say that I can probably do a higher-pitched voice than most females can. That's an insane part. Deep voice, not so much. I can do very high-pitched voice. That's crazy. I don't even use voice changers. Here's the thing. Look at the very bottom. No voice changer on. You don't see it on. Because I always have my bottom thing for, you know what I use. I only use OBS, music on Chrome, from a different YouTuber. Like, I'm not here to make money. I'm just here to have some fun. It's a hobby of mine. If you subscribe to the channel, I appreciate it. By the way, I hope you guys like what we do here in this channel. I do my best, my own capabilities. Do I edit my videos? No, sirree, I do not believe in it. Raw footage can do wonders if you know how to use it properly. I redo my videos, yes. If I screw up, yes. Try to remember what I was doing. In the game, by the way. Sometimes I picture in my own head how I'd raise my own children, too. For over, like, a decade, almost. No, not a decade, since I turned 18, actually. Or 17, saying, how would I raise this child if I was with a spouse? Saying, how would I raise this child? Would I be really easygoing, saying I'm going to be the parent who says, hey, there's some candy? No. Or will I be a parent who's so strict the kid goes become depressed? No, I wouldn't be doing that either. I'm doing a balance of saying, hey, kid, do your schoolwork. Try your best if you're able to. For me, I wasn't the smartest in school, so I can't help my own children. If I could, I would hire a tutor. If they want to go to college, I would hire a tutor in a heartbeat and said, hey, son, you want to go to college? Be a lawyer? Be a doctor? Be a nurse? Hey, there's nothing wrong being a nurse or being a garbage man. There's nothing wrong with any of those jobs. In my religion, there is wrongs being a banker. Don't do that. No. Interest is bad in my eyes. Oh, what else? Bartenders, no. Because it can harm other people if you serve alcohol to people if they get too hammered. So, I hope everyone likes my videos. I do my best. I do apologize to talk more about family mental health and the boundaries and ideas how to raise children. If you have your own. Hey, it doesn't mean I have to give them candy for a reward. It can even say, hey, son, let's go do something you want to do. To be honest, I wish my own dad asked me that question instead of doing what he wants to do. Saying, son, you want to do this? Like, even saying, what do you want to do? We can do it. Like, that's what I would do. Because I would actually start crying because my dad never asked me that question. He always says, let's go do this. We're going to go karting. For me, I wasn't interested as much. Personally. Yeah, I will admit I am a softie. But I am strict when I have to be. Work-life balance. That's what... I always try to find a middle of work-life balance. So have a good one, guys. Be safe. I hope you guys like my videos. See you in the next video, and be safe. Villager Master is out. I hope you guys have a good night.